Welcome back, friends. Now that we know about logical operators, binary operators, loops in JavaScript, also we have seen conditions, how to write those conditions, and all those stuff. Today we are going to learn about functions, which is very important topic in JavaScript or any other programming language, whether it's a function or a method. They serve the same purpose. So let's get started. Functions are basically a sub program, you can say, which can be called by the code external or any external piece of code can invoke that functions or call that function to perform certain similar actions. Earlier, we have learned like performing repeated actions. We have used loop, for loop, while loop, do while loop, and all those stuff. Let's say you create certain functionality and you can call it somewhere or from any other program to achieve the same action or perform the same action. That's why we need functions. In JavaScript, functions are first class objects. We will come to see the what are the objects in JavaScript, but today it's not the topic to learn about objects. Today we are just focusing on pure functions. So first of all, we'll see about the syntax in JavaScript, how to write a function. So to write a function, there are several ways. You can use function keyword, then name of that function. If there are any parameters, you can provide within this parenthesis, and in this curly braces, you can write your function body, whatever action you want to perform. So let us see one function example here. Many people will call it as a function declaration as well. So let us see how we can declare a function. So you just have to write function keyword, then whatever your function name, and then this parenthesis and the curly braces. Within the curly braces, you have to write the actions you want to perform for this function. So let us run this function first. So I have declared show message function here, and to call that function you just have to write the name of that function, which is show message, and with parentheses you have to call it. Let us just run this node, and I am inside my functions.js file. So as you can see on line number 15, I am calling this particular function and it is executed and printing console.log line. Let us see some more example how we can use it in our programs. So first of all, we'll see function example with outer variables. So we can declare one variable named message equals to whatever string you want to provide or whatever value you want to store. Then my actual function declaration, I have named this function as show message with variable, and to call that function you just have to write function name with parenthesis, then run your program again. You will see two different lines. First one is from our older show message function, and second one is this, which we have stored this value, so we can print outer variable as well. We can use outer variables. First of all, I'll comment this out. Now we will see the local variables, how you can declare the local variables and use it. So syntax is pretty similar to how you declare any other variable. So I am creating one function with the same name, show message with variable, but now I have a local variable declaration here. So message has its own value here, hello YouTube, and I am a local variable, and later I am printing it. So let's just save this and call this function. Don't forget to call this function, otherwise you will not see any action. So this is just the declaration part, but you want to perform or execute this piece of code, you just have to call this function. So let us run this. So as you can see, it is printing hello YouTube. As you can see, it is printing hello YouTube. I am local variable. So this is my local declaration, and so this message is my local declaration here. And I have also one outer declaration with the same name message, but my local declaration variable is printed here. If I comment this out, it will print the outer variable as we have seen earlier with the outer variable example. So let us move ahead and we'll see the parameters. What are the parameters in functions? Whenever you declare a function, this is the declaration. So whenever you declare a function, you can provide parameters inside your parentheses. You can name it whatever you want. So right now I have declared one parameter here. So it accepts one parameter as a name, and I am printing console.log hello, then name, I accept parameters. So this function basically accepts the parameters. So let us run this. And to call a parameterized function, you just have to call this function name with one value, whatever number of parameters you want to pass it, you can pass in between this parentheses. So currently I am calling greet function with YouTube as my name parameter. So it will store this value as a name, and later it will use name value inside my function. So let's just run this. So as you can see, it is printing hello YouTube, I accept parameters. Let me change this parameter value, calling it as a Nilesh, and if I run this again, so you can see it is printing Nilesh now. So this is something my repeated actions or repeated code, you can separate it out as a function and you can use that function code by calling it anywhere in your program. So that is how we can write functions, and we can use them. So this is my similar action to greet someone with their name and provide some other information as well. So I can change the parameter name. That's why we have created the function, so that we can use it anywhere from the program, anywhere inside my program, and I can change the names as many times as I want. So let me write one more name, John. So I'm passing John now. If I run this program again, so it will print John. So as you can see, we can pass as much parameter or as many parameters we want. We can call it many times, even if you want to call it Nilesh again. I will call one more time with another dev. So let us see the output now. So we will see three similar greetings with different names. So that is how you can perform similar actions by wrapping it inside the function declaration or creating a function. Then you can call it with something like this by passing separate parameters. So that is how you can create functions and you can call functions, how you can declare a local variable and use those variables inside your functions. Also you can access the global variables or outer variables. So that's all for the functions, guys. We will see scope in the next video. In that video we will also cover the difference between var, let and const keywords, and also later we will see how can we declare functions with a different syntax. So this is a very conventional syntax what we have written here, but we can write arrow functions as well, which is a modern JavaScript. So we'll get back to it later. So we'll definitely learn the arrow functions as well. So stay tuned, keep watching and keep learning. Also do practice these things. Thank you for watching.